Hi, I'm Shana Jimenez. I'm a certified group exercise instructor and personal trainer. I'm certified through the American Council on Exercise. I've been in the fitness field for the past 8 years, and I've worked specifically with older adults in strength and flexibility as a means of balance and maintaining independence. I'm inviting you to join me in a gentle stretching program designed specifically with the older adult in mind. All stretches can be done sitting or standing, so you'll want to have a good sturdy chair with no arms, and you may also want to have a nice stretching strap or a hand towel right next by. You should check with your doctor before starting this or any other exercise program. Stay in a pain-free range, have fun, let's stretch. Thank you for joining us. Let's do some gentle stretching. Let's start in our good seated tall posture. Feet are planted firmly on the floor. We're sitting nice and tall, lengthening our spine and wrapping our shoulders back and down. Let's back up just a little bit, bringing our ears right over our shoulders. Take just a moment to feel this good seated posture. You should have a back on your sturdy chair, so at any time if you need to lean back and take a break, rest your spine, do that. And then when you're ready, come back up to sitting tall. I'd like for you to feel the floor beneath your feet and feel the chair beneath your seat. Feel the length in your spine and the relaxation in your shoulders. Let's take a few moments and follow the breath. Let's take a deep breath in, noticing the depth of your deep breath, and let it go. Notice what moves as you breathe in and breathe out. Is it the belly? Is it the chest? Do you feel the shoulders moving up and down? If you do, see if you can keep those shoulders relaxed. Concentrate the breath on moving in and out through the belly, nice and deep. Let's stay with this flow of breath. We'll add some stretching. So I'd like for you to take an inhale. And as you exhale, let's gently look over our shoulder to the left. Staying in a pain-free range, only looking as far as you can while it still feels good. Let's take another deep breath, staying right here. And as you exhale, just look over your shoulder out the corners of your eyes this time, adding to that next stretch. Let's take one more deep breath. And now as you exhale, let's gently come back to center with the eyes and with the head. Let's inhale again. As you exhale, this time looking over your right shoulder, finding that comfort level, that pain-free range. Inhaling again. Staying right here as you exhale, looking out the corners of the eyes. Let's take another deep breath, feeling the shoulders staying open. As you exhale, gently come back to center. Let's change directions with our stretch, still staying with the neck. Inhale again. This time on your exhale, gently bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. Keeping the shoulders down and heavy. You can look towards the floor with the eyes. Take another breath in. As you exhale, Relax that neck. Keep the shoulders nice and heavy. Keep looking towards the floor. Let's take one more deep breath here. And complete the breath with an exhale. Now on your inhale, let's come back up to center, stacking that neck. Inhale. Exhale, bringing right ear towards right shoulder, looking towards the floor with the eyes. Inhaling, nice tall spine. Exhale, relaxing the neck muscles, relaxing the heavy shoulders. Let's stay here for another complete breath, still looking towards the floor. A complete exhale. And as you inhale, gently bring your head right back up to center. One more stretch for the neck. I want you to imagine your neck, the top of your spine, like a string of pearls. So let's inhale. Now as you exhale, just gently start to round the neck, bringing your chin towards your chest, like you're pulling the pearls away from each other. Let's inhale. Into the belly, watch that belly move as you inhale. Exhale, watch the belly sink. Shoulders are relaxed. Let's inhale again. See the breath move into the body. Exhale, see the breath release. Now on your inhale, I'd like for you to stack that string of pearls, lifting the head with strength. Right back into your tall posture. Lengthening our spine right through the top of our head. I always like to use the string in the top of a head as a visual. So always use that string. It'll help you pull up taller and it will remind you to sit nice and tall. Let's hold on to the chair with our right hand. Let's lengthen the spine just a little bit more with a deep breath. Now as you exhale, I'd like for you to use your rainbow spine, lifting up and tipping over to the left. Now let's turn our head looking towards the floor, looking at the floor with the eyes, taking a big breath in. Stay right here as you exhale. Now if you'd like, if you're fully secure on your chair, you're not going to slip off, you can take this right hand and reach the right arm up, lengthening through the side body. Another big breath in, reaching through the fingertips. Exhale, relaxing into the side stretch. Now on your next breath in, I'd like for you to pull yourself back up, sitting tall. Let's go ahead and bring the right arm down, holding onto the chair with the left hand. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, let's tip over to the right, looking towards the floor with the head and with the eyes. Make sure again that you're secure on this chair. You can always hold on to the chair if you don't feel like you're going to stay on it. If you feel like you need it to hold you there, use it. Otherwise, you can let go of the chair. Inhale, reaching left arm straight up and overhead, reaching through the fingertips with your breath. As you exhale, relax into the side bend. Now let's inhale, use strength, pull yourself back up to sitting tall. Let's go ahead and bring this left arm back down to our side. Moving into a forward bend. So remember that string of pearls, that's your spine, like a long string of pearls going all the way up the back, all the way up through the base of the skull. So let's go ahead and just tuck this chin just a little bit. We're going to go right into a forward bend, rounding the spine. So imagine that string of pearls and you're pulling each pearl away from the next and the next and the next. Nice and easy, rounding the spine. You can bring your arms towards your knees and your legs. Just staying nice and round, keeping the chin tucked. Let's take another breath here. As you exhale, just release into the stretch. Now on your inhale, I want you to stack the string of pearls. So let's inhale, stack one pearl on top of the next, and the next, and the next. Rolling the shoulder blades back and down, and bringing the head up very last. Right back into your posture. Exhaling. Let's bring both arms around behind, holding on to the chair. Let's go ahead and roll these shoulder blades back and down, opening up the chest. So I want you to feel this stretch going across the front of the chest, and then we'll add on just a little bit. So our string comes out from the top of the head, goes into the sternum or the chest bone. I'd like for you to inhale and lift that chest bone upwards towards the ceiling. So we're looking up towards the ceiling with the eyes. Our neck is nice and strong. We're not flopping our head back. It's all about the spine, all about lifting the chest. Inhaling deeply. Exhale, relaxing those shoulders. Let's take another deep breath. I'd like for you to feel the opening of the abdominal muscles. Feel that nice stretch to the abdominals. Now as you exhale, let's gently release down, lowering the chest bone, lowering the chin, releasing the arms, right back to our neutral position. Staying with the spine, I would like for you to get into your spiral staircase. That spiral staircase going right up through your center. So inhaling. Exhale, protecting the back by drawing the belly to the spine. Let's go ahead and rotate around to the left. Bring our hands alongside, looking over our shoulders, and look out the corners of your eyes. Inhale, lengthen to that spine, only going as far as you can, comfortably. Exhale, relaxing into your stretch. Let's take another big breath in, nice and tall. Keep looking out the corners of the eyes. And let's stay right here and exhale, relaxing deeply into the twist. Let's take another deep breath here, getting a little taller, lengthening that spine. Now as you exhale, draw the belly to the spine and let's unwind eyes, head, and spine. Same thing, different direction. Inhale, tall. Exhale, belly to spine. Rotating at the waist to the right, hands come right along our side. We're looking over our shoulders and out the corners of the eyes. Again, inhale and get nice and tall. Exhale, relax into your twist. Big, deep breath always lengthens us. So see if you can get into that habit of lengthening the spine as you breathe in, relaxing as you breathe out. Here's another breath in. On your exhale, draw the belly firm to the spine, and let's unwind eyes, head, and spine right back to center. Let's move down the back just a little bit, bringing our knee to our chest. This is a nice one for leg strength and leg control. So starting with our left leg, let's go ahead and bring this foot up off the floor, just drawing the leg in towards us. Feeling the stretch through the hips, through your low back, staying in a pain-free range. Let's take one more deep breath here. And as you exhale, with control, let's lower this leg back down to the floor, sitting tall. Let's do the same thing to the other side. So inhale. Remember to keep both feet on the floor if you have a hip replacement. Exhale, bringing the opposite knee into the chest. Drawing the leg in comfortably, releasing through the hips, relaxing through the low back. Take your breath. Let's take another deep breath. And as you exhale again, controlling the leg back down to the floor, sitting tall. The spine should feel looser. The back muscles should feel a little bit more relaxed, a little more comfortable. Let's get into the shoulders. So dangling our arms at our sides, let's lift our shoulders up to our ears and then lower them down and lift and lower. Nice smooth motion. So it shouldn't feel jerky. It should just feel really smooth, like a glide, right up and right back down. Now add your breathing. Let's inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Let's do that once more. Keeping this as large or as small as you need the stretch to be, relaxing back down. Now bringing your left hand to your right shoulder. Let's go ahead and rest this hand right here. Maybe this is plenty for you. Maybe you feel a stretch already in this shoulder. You're just going to stay right there. We're going to take our right hand to our left tricep. just to hold on. So we can go a little bit deeper in the stretch, only if you need to. On your exhale, if you'd like, you can gently guide this arm over your shoulder, feeling the stretch through the shoulder area. So remember to keep it pain-free and comfortable. You only need to go as far as you need to go, not as far as I need to go, or Gina. It's all about you. Take another deep breath. Let's go ahead and exhale and release this arm back down to our sides. And let's do the same thing on the other side. So bringing the right hand to the left shoulder, left hand to right tricep. Let's take another breath. Exhale again, gently guiding the arm over the shoulder, nice and slow. Always moving slow when we're doing stretches. It gives your body time to react to what you're doing. And you've got all sorts of little receptors in the body that will alert you if you've gone too far. So if you ever feel a burning sensation or a sharp, sudden pain, that's your alarm system telling you to back out of the stretch. Let's go ahead and release back down, arms at our sides. Let's do another stretch for the shoulders and the arms. Let's bring our left hand to our left shoulder. Right hand comes just behind the elbow onto the tricep. We're just going to guide this arm up. Pain-free range, of course. Just feeling the stretch through the back of the arm, a little bit in the shoulder. This is an important stretch to do. Keeps the shoulders mobile. But again, do it as appropriately as it should be for you. Elbow just needs to be in close to the ear, whether it's down low or up high. It's about your body. Let's go ahead and bring this arm down. Let's do the same thing to the other side. Right hand to right shoulder. Give it a little boost. Keeping the elbow in close. Again, maybe this is far enough for you. You could stay right there. Or maybe you're able to get up there a little bit farther. Stay with the breath. And on your exhale, let's gently lower this right back down to our sides. Go ahead and roll those shoulders out a couple of times. And again, making the shoulder rolls as large as you'd like or as small as you'd like. Let's relax the arms. Let's go ahead and bring these hands right out in front. Just push them away from you like you're pushing against a wall. Pushing through the palms of the hands, opening the fingers nice and wide. Give them a good stretch. Take another deep breath. Feel those fingers get warm. Palms get a little bit warmer. Now let's do the opposite. So go ahead and relax the wrists. This time point the fingers towards the floor. You can even spread those fingers out again. You can feel the warmth change sides. Now it's on the top of the wrists. That warmth is a good thing, it's circulation. Go ahead and wiggle out the fingers. Now let's go ahead and just lift again. And lower. And lift. And lower. Give yourself a few wrist rolls, lowering the arms down to your sides, relaxing your shoulders. And let's change direction. And bring your arms right back down to your sides. All right, here's a little bit of strength for our legs as we work on our ankles. So I'd like for you to scooch back in your chair a little bit so you can use the back of the chair. You can lean against it, but I still want you to keep your spine nice and tall. So we're going to go ahead and extend both legs. You're going to feel these muscles in the top of your legs working. So go ahead and point the toes. Stay with that breath. When we're working on some strength, which we are for the quadriceps or the top of the thighs, it's okay to feel a little bit uncomfortable, but no pain. I still don't want you to have pain here. Now let's go ahead and flex the feet. Good. Feel the length in the spine. Ooh, yeah, feel that circulation going into the feet and the ankles and the toes. Let's point. Let's flex. And again. Now, if you have a hip replacement, I'd like for you to bring your feet to the floor. We're going to do some ankle rolls, but not if you have a hip replacement. Oh, good. Now let's change direction. You feel your abdominals working right here? These abdominals are working to keep our legs up. This is a tough one, so do what you can. Now go ahead and plant these feet flat on the floor. Let's come out towards the end of our chair a little bit. Let's work into some standing postures and work on some leg strength. We'll still use our chair for balance and support, so we're going to keep it close by. So let's come up to standing. Let's go ahead and take our chair. We're going to turn into these chairs using good body mechanics, good posture to move them out of the way, keeping them close to our mat. So we're going to start in a good, strong, standing mountain posture. Feet are about hip to shoulder width apart and our knees are nice and soft. In fact, if you take a moment and really feel your body weight distributed evenly between the soles of both feet, you should feel your knees soften. Let's lengthen our spine, wrap those shoulders back and down. And just take a moment to feel this posture, to feel your body weight distributed between both legs, both feet, so we're not leaning to one side as we tend to do throughout the day. We're not rolled back into our heels, locking those knees. We're stacking the joints, nice and strong, nice and tall. Now from our mountain posture, we're going to use this little balancing posture to take us to the next one. So I'd like for you to take your left leg, hold on to your chair, take your left leg, take a big step back, take a step forward with the right foot. So now we're in a little bit of an offset stance, still working on our balance. Stretching through the backs of the legs a little bit. Now I'd like for you to take your right knee and give it a bend. Feel that stretch through the back of the lower left leg. Good, opening through the calf. Now we're going to move right through this stretch and take this right into a lunge. So I want you to make sure you can see your toes sticking out past your knee. I'd like for you to tuck your tailbone, at the same time bend your back knee. I'm going to go ahead and back my foot up just a little bit to keep my knees aligned so I can see my toes sticking out past my knees. A little more balance here with some strength. Now you can keep holding on to your chair, or if you'd like, you can go ahead and bring this arm up. A little more balance for you. You can bring the other arm up. Work into your crescent posture, crescent lunge. Let's take a breath. Now exhale, let's lower these arms back down. Hold on to your chair if you like. I want you to find a little bit of power. Find some power and press through this back foot to bring it up to the front. Good to have power. Let's change sides. So bringing the right foot back into our offset stance. I'm going to scooch my left foot forward just a little bit. Take a moment to feel this balance. Feel your body weight again distributed between the soles of both feet. We're not more on one foot, we're not more on the other, we're balanced evenly. Now let's bend this front knee. Feel the stretch go through the back lower leg. Take a breath. Now let's move right through this. As you exhale, I'd like for you to tuck your tailbone and bend your right knee. I'm going to scooch my foot back a little bit again just to stack my knees so the tailbone is tucked, both knees are bent. Oh, this is where we start to get a little bit of this shake going on in the muscles because our legs are having to work hard to keep us nice and strong here. So again, you can hold on to your chair, or you can go ahead and let go of that chair. One arm comes up, other arm comes up. That's purely an option. You don't have to do that. You could even keep one arm up and hold on to the chair with the other. Let's take a breath. Exhale these arms back down. Find that power. We're going to push through this back leg and bring it up to meet the front. Excellent. Let's go ahead and back up just a little bit so we're right alongside our chair, working into another balancing posture. So transferring your body weight into the right foot and leg. Now our body weight is all in this right sole of the foot with a bent right knee. Let's go ahead and take this left leg just slightly behind us. We're going to stretch through the front of the thigh as we work on our balance. So we've already got a balancing posture going. We're just on the toes. Staying nice and tall, shoulders are back and down, lengthening the spine. Now go ahead and bend this left knee. We're starting to bring the heel up behind us. Now, you may need to keep your toes on the floor. You may have a slight bend, or you may be able to reach behind you and grasp onto your foot. Wherever you are is where you need to be. So stay right there and breathe. Keep the tailbone tucked. Knees are still side by side wherever you are in the stretch. If you're close to the floor or you're up here, the knees are side by side. Let's take a big breath. Now exhale, let's go ahead and bend this knee, or straighten the knee, bring the foot to the floor. Let's change sides. So transfer your body weight now to your right foot. That knee is soft. Let's take it back to the left. We already did that side. Let's go ahead and bring the right foot back behind us. Good. Nice tall posture. On your exhale, let's go ahead and start to bend this right knee a little bit, lifting the toes up off of the floor. Again, finding exactly where you need to be. Maybe it's a slight bend. Maybe you're able to bend that leg a little bit more. Now, if you're holding onto the chair with this hand, you may need to stay right there. If you're able to let go, you might be able to hold on to your knee. So I've shown you a few different levels. You can keep toes on the floor, you can do a slight lift, you can bend a little bit further, or you can reach back and hold on to your knee. Find your level. Ooh, feel those legs shaking just a little bit as we work on our balance. Now let's go ahead and lower this leg to the floor, lower the foot, transfer your body weight so it's evenly distributed between both feet. Still standing nice and tall. Let's do one more stretch before we do our final relaxation. This is a stretch for the back of the legs, and it's called downward facing dog. So what we'll do is we're going to turn into our chair. We're going to go ahead and take a step back just to the edge of our mat, holding on nice and strong. Now I'd like for you to keep your shoulder blades back and down. We're looking towards the chair. So instead of looking at your television, look towards your chair. I'll try and talk you through this. So our chin is gently tucked. We're keeping the shoulders back and down, and we're going to take our back side and just reach it backwards just enough to feel a stretch going up the back of the legs. Knees are straight. This does not have to be huge. Just feel that stretch, that warmth going up the back of the legs from your heels all the way up to your sitting muscles. Back is flat, belly is nice and firm. Let's take a big breath in. Now as you exhale, tuck that tailbone just a little bit to bring yourself back up to standing tall. Let's step back in towards our chair, right back to center, right back to our mountain posture. Our time is almost up, so let's finish up with the final relaxation. Let's turn into the chair, facing our toes towards the chair to lift it and bring it right back to where we started so we can come back to our good seated posture. I want you to find a comfortably tall sitting position where your back is nice and long, your shoulders are relaxed, and your ears are over your shoulders. Find that breath. I'd like for you to take just a moment and close your eyes. Feel the breath moving into the body. Feel the breath moving out of the body. Feel the beat of the heart, the warmth of your body. Notice the thoughts coming in and out of the head. And just taste this next moment to find something to be grateful for. Something to be grateful for today. Maybe it's one thing, maybe it's 20 things. Thank you for joining us. Come back again, and we'll be grateful. Namaste.